Hello, folks. Welcome to Sumit Academy and to my series on English grammar. In this video, we shall learn about using proverbs to polish up our language. Now, a proverb is a popular saying, a short, pithy saying that expresses a traditionally held truth or piece of advice based on common sense. Let us look at some of the more popular proverbs. The first one is absence makes the heart grow fonder. Now, this means that if you don't see someone for a long period of time, you start to miss them and then you start to appreciate them all the more. For example, I miss my friend. Absence does make the heart grow fonder. The second one is actions speak louder than words. This means that what you do is more important than what you say. An example would be, let's see if he really changes his attitude. Actions speak louder than words. Our third proverb is beggars cannot be choosers. This means that if you are in a bad situation and someone offers to help you, you have to take whatever they give you and you should not ask for more. Example would be sometimes you have to accept whatever job you get, for beggars cannot be choosers. Then we have birds of a feather flock together. This means that people of similar thought or background usually spend time together. An example would be all artists are to be found at the coffee house in the evening, for after all, birds of a feather flock together. My fifth proverb is don't bite the hand that feeds you. It means that one should not anger or hurt someone who is helping them. For example, in politics, you learn not to criticize your supporters. For if you bite the hand that feeds you, they can easily pull you down. Next, we have don't judge a book by its cover. This means that do not judge someone or something by appearance alone. An example would be, he may look small and harmless, but do not judge a book by its cover, for he is a dreaded gangster. Our next proverb is God helps those who help themselves. It is asking you not to wait for things to happen, but to work hard to make it happen. Example would be, work hard to improve your life, for God helps those who help themselves. Then we have hope for the best, prepare for the worst. It is asking us to be optimistic about the result, but always be ready for the worst outcome. An example would be, we must always wear our seat belts, for even though we hope for the best, we should be prepared for the worst. Then we have a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. This means that it is better to hold on to something you have rather than take the risk of getting something better which may lead to failure. Example, it is better to keep your money in the bank rather than take a chance at the stock market. For a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And finally, let us see this particular proverb: beat about the bush. That means to go on with your arguments without coming to the point. For example, you are wasting my time. Stop beating about the bush and say what you want. Well, that's all from me on this video on proverbs and their usage. Of course, there are thousands more out there, and I hope that I have made you curious to find them out and use them whenever you can. My next video in this series of English grammar will be on articles and how to use them. In the meantime, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss out on my future videos. Do write in with your suggestions to sumitacademy20 at gmail.com. Cheers.